I've explored a lot of Lake Powell over the years, but I never imagined I'd be taking a journey like this. Starting in Wahweap Bay, we're traveling nearly 100 nautical miles north to Bullfrog Marina, and then turning around to do it all again in less than 48 hours. Along the way, we'll take you more than 5,000 feet above the lake, giving you a perspective that very few people ever get to see. You'll experience the incredible scale of Lake Powell, discover what it looks like right now, and see just how much can change from one end of the lake to the other. Whether you're planning your own adventure or simply love exploring one of America's most spectacular landscapes, buckle up, because this is one journey you don't want to miss. One of the things that makes this Utah and Arizona landscape so unique are the buttes. From up here, you can see all the way from Warm Creek Bay, all the way past Padre Bay and beyond. This is my favorite canyon so far, Labyrinth, and you can see Labyrinth Butte here to your left. Now this should blow your mind if you're familiar with Lake Powell at all. Now you can see how much dry land there is right in front of Gunsight. There's no telling how many places there are that are just about to resurface. This is Last Chance Bay, right before we get to Face Canyon. And West Canyon. From up here, it's starting to look more like a river. It's crazy. This is a great view of Navajo Mountain. If I'm not mistaken, this is Dungeon Canyon, which should mean we're about to pass Rock Creek Bay, which is where the toilet bowl used to be, but unfortunately the arch has collapsed. If I'm not mistaken, right down here is Gregory Arch, which is about 8 miles into the Escalante arm of Lake Powell. With such low water levels, it's kind of hard to tell which canyon is which. If you recognize these canyons, comment down below. This huge bend right south of Bullfrog Marina, it's enormous, and it reminds you of Horseshoe Bend. Alright, now we're finally arriving into Halls Creek and Bullfrog Marina area. Touch the ground. Alright folks, we're getting on our way. Just got our boat, just got fueled up, got all our supplies needed. Here making sure that everything's the way that it should be. Not using any power out there. Alright, got a nice little tour of the marina. They had the boats ready for us, and we just got fueled up, got some last minute snacks, and we are on our way. Coming out of the no wake zone, cranking it up a little bit. Gotta get behind my compadres. Man, I'm so excited for this trip. I honestly could not overstate that. I couldn't say that enough. Interested to see what the lake looks like this far up. For those that don't know, Bullfrog is, I believe, around mile marker or right there at it. And Wahweap is basically on the other side of the dam, so it's like at mile marker 8 or 9 on the opposite side of the dam. So It's quite a ways. And we could do it in a day, but I think we're gonna break this up into 2 parts. And we're gonna try to stop in the Escalante Arm for the night. So we'll see how quickly we get that far up.
Taking song requests if you want any, by the way. I'll sing it to you. I would love to hear The Warmth by Incubus.
The Warmth by Incubus, that's a good one.
Good request. I'm going to just clear my vocals up a little bit and I'll come right at you.
This is a dream come true for sure, man. Oh my goodness. Some Lake Powell facts. It is the 2nd largest reservoir in the United States, next to Lake Mead. Glen Canyon Dam is the dam that they built that created this lake. There is more sandy shoreline on this lake than the entire west coast of the United States, in California, Washington, Oregon. And that, of course, has changed a whole lot with the lake levels. But one of the neat things that happens is shores disappear, but also shoreline or sandy spots reappear. Lake Powell spans between 2 states. Although a small portion in the south is in Arizona, the majority of the lake is in Utah. Lake Powell has more than 90 side canyons that can be explored. So it's not just a lake, it's a labyrinth of over 90 side canyons, each with its own beaches, cliffs, and scenery. Just hanging out with 2 of my best friends. '77. This is that long stretch that turns into the horseshoe. Right at the end there. Look at these massive walls. In part 2, we're taking you all the way from the Escalante River on to Wahweap Bay. And we'll also be showing you what some of these canyons look like right now. So click this button right here to go on to chapter 2, and also this helpful playlist that shares plenty of locations in this area for your consideration.